Hey Fit Fam, happy Thursday. I wanted to show you some things to do for back and shoulders because I did miss Monday. Normally Monday is my back and shoulders day, but Monday was a holiday and it was all just messed up. So we are going to do some back and shoulders today. I'm standing in my son's room. I hope he doesn't kill me. But he has these dumbbells that I got him for Christmas one year, and they're very cool because they are adjustable. All you have to do is twist the handle, and it changes the amount of weight that is on the bar. So I wanted to show them to you, and I will post an Amazon link for them. Hopefully, they're still available on Amazon. I'm sure that at least something similar is. But these are made by a company called CAP, CAP. And I'm just going to zoom in down here and show you what they look like. Okay, so this is what it is. And let me just get up close and show you. So you can twist. Oh, scare the dog to death. Twist, no, Nala, out of the camera. Twist and change the amount of weight that is on it. Do you see that? Hopefully you can see the numbers on there. So 5 pounds, 10 pounds, 15, 20, 25. I'm going to show you with a 10-pound because we're going to do a little bit lighter weights because we are starting with shoulders. And shoulders is a smaller muscle, so you don't need, I just stepped on my dog, I'm sorry, but you don't need a lot of weight for shoulders. I also am wearing my Squeeze Me Skinny waist trainer. I'm so, guys, just a little side note here. I'm so proud and excited because I got it on the second line of Hook and Eyes. It has 3. So that means that my waist is getting smaller. Yay. So goals. Thanks, Squeeze Me Skinny. Let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to show you, I've got them both set to 10 pounds. And we are going to start with a lateral raise, which is my absolute favorite thing to do for shoulders. Now, I just do one at a time so I can really isolate and focus on one side. So I actually wanted to show you, and I'm going to do that for all of today's exercises. I'm going to do one arm at a time so I can show you how to focus and isolate each side and each muscle so that you are not, oftentimes when you're doing both at the same time, you're not thinking as much or focusing as much on the particular muscle that's doing the movement. And it's a good thing to try to do that, do those single arm or single leg movements sometimes to really zone in and focus on that side, that muscle, just isolation. So we're going to start with a lateral raise. I've got 10 pounds on this bad boy. Look how cool that is. That's cool. So the way that I was taught to do a lateral raise by a very knowledgeable professional bodybuilder is to actually raise your elbow higher than your wrist. So you start out with your fingers facing inward, but then you kind of rotate your arm as you raise it. I'm just going to move my hair here so you can see my shoulder doing the movements. We're going to raise. See, that elbow's higher than my wrist and down. Okay. And it helps if you have a mirror so you can watch yourself do this and see the movement. Now, as always, I just showed you about 5 reps, but you're going to do 15 or 12 to 15 on each side. Okay. Make sure your back is straight. If you want that shoulder cap, look at this. Look. You can see how it is really getting that area. Okay. So the next thing I'm going to show you is a front raise. Normally I do this with both arms, but like today, like I said, today I'm just going to show you a single arm for everything. So here is a front raise. Let me just do my right arm because I just did my left. Do 3 sets of those last things, okay, right? 12 to 15 reps. You can up the weight or up the, you can lower the amount of reps if you do up the weight. It's called a pyramid. That's what I do and I love it. But 3 sets. And this is a front raise. Notice how I'm not using momentum. When it gets down at the bottom, I stop. I'm not swinging it up and down like this, right? I'm not using the rest of my body. I am only using the shoulder to lift slowly and down. If you have trouble doing slow movements like this, I have had clients before in the past that were like, man, I've got ADHD. I can't do anything slowly. I make them count. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. See? It gives your brain something to do and it makes you go slower. Okay? And then from the side, this is a front raise, so you can see how high I'm bringing it. Okay? Next, we are going to do an upright row, or some people call it a high row. Sounds like a Spanish name, high row. So you're going to do an upright row, and I'm going to do it with one arm, just like I said, and we are going to, that's going to work your traps, okay? So it's this muscle right here that connects your shoulders and your neck. So with one arm, we're raising up, elbow comes out. About chest height. You'll feel this in your shoulder muscles too. Other side. You guys are doing 12 to 15. I'm just doing 5 to show you what it looks like. Okay, so we did some shoulders, we did some traps. Let's go ahead and move on to back. I'm going to show you a low dumbbell row. So it's just like a barbell row. If you had a bar, you would have it on the rack and you would be leaned over, right? So I'm just going to show you here what it's going to look like. So you're leaning over and you're just going to raise it up. Back it up the leg. You'll need a little more weight than this little 10-pounder probably. So if you have some adjustable dumbbells, that's great. If you don't, again, I'm going to post a link, so you're welcome to get them. If not, you can always use a band like we have in the past. You're going to switch arms. Okay. Next thing is a reverse fly. So I'm going to spin around and show you what this looks like from the back so you can see how high up you're going to bring your arms. And this is for your back also. So your hands are facing outward, or I'm sorry, palms. Palms are facing inward actually. And you're just going to bring it back nice and far. You really want to feel that shoulder blade contract and pull back. Okay. Last thing I'm going to show you is very similar to a deadlift, except you are going to squeeze your traps at the top and really pull them back. It's almost like you're poking your chest out. So you're squeezing and pulling, and that's going to get those traps, again, really good. I would really prefer you use 2 dumbbells or a cable for this. So I know I said I was going to show you everything isolated. I can, but you really want to have a good amount of weight on it so you can really just pull that whole body back. You're not pulling one side at a time. If you do this isolated, you could hurt yourself if you're doing a good amount of weight. So try doing both sides so that you stay stable. Stay stable. All right, so I'm going to show you with both weights. And I guess I'll show you from the side so you can see a little bit better. So a rack pull is you're starting below the knees, kind of like a deadlift. Pull those shoulders back. Coming up and pulling back. little dumbbells back. Make sure I'm doing this right. There we go. All right, so that was our workout for today. And if you enjoyed this or felt like it was helpful at all, please like, follow, and subscribe. And as always, stay fit.